right, welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Okay, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Happy little Wednesday. Yeah. That's right, baby. Where's Virginia?
She is either yelling at somebody or pooping.
Oh, okay.
One of the two, I think.
Could she be pooping and yelling at somebody?
That's a bold move at work, man.
That would be something, huh? Wow.
No, I think she's got to get something out of her car or something.
Okay. Better getting something out of her ass.
I don't want to give her a fake poop report. That's not cool.
That's just
Although
what we
she would do that to us.
Absolutely. That'd be the first thing she would say.
Yeah.
That'd be the first thing she'd say. Well, we were talking earlier about men going to the bathroom and sitting to pee, and it's kind of crazy when you're talking about a home game. If you're at home, majority of KVJ Nationers are peeing at home and sitting down. It was over 60% of guys say, yeah, I sit to pee. There are some supposed health benefits, and it seems to be cleaner, but Melissa had this email where I think she would kind of argue that. She said, no, men should not pee sitting because the urine has a trickle effect that the rim will allow the liquid to run down the sides of the toilet bowl. Then a whole week is going to go by and it stinks and us women have to clean it.
No, that's not true. No. First of all, you can sit down and aim straight down to the hole of the toilet.
I was going to say, I mean, unless your man's equipment doesn't hang and it's pointing straight out, like if you had, you know, a penis the size of a thumbnail,
yeah,
or a thimble, then, you know, maybe you would be able to, maybe you would be shooting it out that. But otherwise, if you got any kind of dangle to your junk, it should be pointing down, and you should not have urine running out the side of the toilet bowl on the outside of it.
And I'm not trying to start a gender war here either, but men sometimes clean the toilet too.
I typically clean our toilet. Yeah, I hear you. You're right. It is possible. Men sometimes do a chore or two. It can happen.
It can happen. It's not 1950 where, hey, where's my meat at? I just got off the mill and now go clean the toilet.
Melissa's trying to say that when men sit to pee, they wind up peeing outside of the bowl. It goes between the seat and the bowl itself and then runs down the side. Then they never clean. A week later, it gets all nasty. Have you ever noticed that, Virginia, at your house?
I haven't, but I also haven't looked on the underside of the bowl for it.
You gotta clean the underside of a bowl. That's toilet 101, bruh. That's where you gotta get in there.
I agree with you, bruh. I got a cleaning lady, bruh.
I would think.
My bad.
There you go. That's right, yeah. We don't do our own toilets here.
Yeah, I have a cleaning lady too, and it's called Jbird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know of what you speak. I don't think that is accurate, but...
Is it possible she's trying... That email is just trying to start a pissing war?
Oh.
Look.
A pissing match?
A pissing match, if you shall.
Match, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe it is. And James thinks he has the remedy to your sleep issues, Jbird. He said, through many... Trickland error.
Yes.
What?
My fiance and I have found the answer to make Jbird go to sleep. For the past week, we have been listening to Hertz music on YouTube on a 10-hour loop. They have different frequencies. You may have to see which one is your frequency. I swear by this. And for the past week, I've been going right to sleep and I stay asleep. And for some reason, I have to get up in the middle of the night. It puts me to sleep again right away. It's very peaceful.
Yeah, no, I agree with this email. There's a lot of really great tools for sleeping, especially on YouTube. I think what was going on with me, sometimes I'll pass out on my couch and I'll accidentally hit my remote during sleeping, and I think I'm hitting a button that shuts off the thunderstorm, and then all of a sudden it goes to an episode of Cops. Like, put your fucking hands up now. You're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
What's happening? Because it doesn't usually happen in my room. It happens in the living room. And I think old Pointy Elbows Pennington is doing it.
Self-sabotage.
Oh, I never doubted it wasn't my fault.
And Kathy here talking about the blood cleansing that we'd heard of yesterday. Dana White from
UFC.
Yep, was talking about how he's talked to other celebrities like Steve Harvey, Stephen A. Smith that have gone to Tijuana, Mexico. And in a sense, it's like a transfusion of your own blood. They take the blood out, they cleanse it, clean it, get out all these toxins, and then they put it right back into your body. And Kathy's saying chelation therapy is an established medical treatment used to remove toxic heavy metals such as lead, mercury, iron, or arsenic. Comes right out of the bloodstream by administering chelating agents intravenously or orally. It is FDA approved for treating acute heavy metal poisoning and iron overload, but not for cardiovascular disease, autism, or other conditions. Side effects range from burning at the injection site to rarely severe fatal low calcium levels. My neighbor had this done many years ago, and it cost him $4,000, and that was a decade ago. It also cleans out your carotid artery. His sister had it done because her doctor wanted to give her surgery for her carotid artery.
Corroded.
Yeah, okay, sorry, corroded.
Oh, don't worry, Kev. No one will get you on.
They won't yell at you at all.
Nobody will get on your ass from this.
Yeah, I'm not very good at medical stuff. What is it called?
I think it's called a corroded artery.
Corroded.
Corroded artery?
Sounds like it's corroded.
Corroded artery?
Thanks, Dr. Dumbfuck.
Wait, I'm trying to correct you, but I'm probably saying it wrong.
You did.
As you are.
Yes. Anyway, whatever the hell that artery is. Apparently, his sister had it done because her doctor wanted to give her surgery for the artery, and after the treatment, she didn't need surgery, so it does work.
Huh.
Okay. Well, that's, I guess it takes one, right?
Yeah, that helps us not at all, because we did not understand shit. You're saying carotid artery?
Carotid artery.
Yeah, I think Kevin's nailing it.
Okay.
Me and Denny's, we're thinking about doing that scan thing.
You should.
You guys are always talking about it.
You should.
For peace of mind, or...
Get ready for surgery, bitch.
Peace of mind or complete terror.
We're going to cut out a piece of your lung.
If I come in on a Monday and my eyes look red, that's because I'm crying, because I'm dying.
And then finally, the death by Christmas prognostication's coming true.
And it'll be my carotid artery, and I won't be able to say it right.
Oh, we got an instant request.
We did?
Yeah. Dang it. Of course, it's not playing right.
Oh.
She's been incorrect all day long, so it's time for another round of Virginia is wrong. She's been wrong since the break of dawn, going on and on way too long. Oh, Virginia is wrong.
You can suck it.
That's right.
I was wrong, I think, 4 times in about 6 minutes today, and someone said, Bird, you need to write your own song about yourself.
And we can't stop, won't stop.
Oh, no.
It's going to continue.
Wrong is kind of our thing.
Everybody can be right.
Yeah, they said that the chelation therapy started in World War II for people that had the heavy metal poisoning. So they would filter out the bad stuff. So that's kind of maybe where it all began. And so does it work for people today that are just trying to get health benefits? Stephen A. Smith said that his smell and sight was better.
Good. As long as my arteries are not clogged, Kevin. That's all I give a shit about. Because
That's on Uber Eats, your arteries.
Speaking of, I'm going to Uber Eats the fuck out of some food.
Everyone believes you.
Thank you for the respect.
And Mark was saying you had somebody who was talking about how there is this other sport mom, and the mother had sent us an email saying, I don't know what it is, if her voice is at a pitch that I just can't register or what it is, but I can't understand her. And it's not like she's speaking another language, but to me it comes out like Mandarin. And he said a woo-woo explanation is we all vibrate at different speeds. So two people vibrating at radically different speeds have trouble finding common ground and understanding each other.
I get it.
This would happen with me and Aunt Ann at times. There was something with the frequency of her voice that sometimes I just couldn't comprehend what was going on. It's a real thing. Guys?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, well,
100%.
It'd be cool if you said it instead of just fucking nodded like you're a mime.
Well, I was just thinking about it.
Everyone thinks that dumb fuck's talking again and without any response.
Because if you're related to somebody, you think you guys would vibrate the same and that you would only not be able to vibrate with like strangers, but I guess it's possible that you can't vibrate with your aunt. I was thinking about all that while I was nodding.
Okay, deep in thought. So when she doesn't speak, it's just Virginia's deep in thought.
Look, y'all, it's hard to talk and think. I don't know what to tell you.
Only nodding right now. That's all I'm doing.
Mark said that's how mediums can talk to the dead. Like a TV that offers many different stations, a medium can tune into where the departed spirits are. Angels and aliens are also vibrating at totally different levels, which is why the masses haven't connected with them yet.
That is a theory.
And he said Jesus was vibrating at such a fantastic level on earth, people's vibrations were aligned just being in his presence, my opinion. Okay.
People do believe when it comes to the paranormal or even UFO stuff or alien stuff that some people are on a different frequency just for whatever reason. They were so a lot of times they attach it to childhood trauma, but that's not every case. But there are some people where, like Virginia, you're not looking and trying to find aliens. You're not putting yourself out there. You're not open to it like how I would be.
No.
So my opportunity would be greater than yours would be because I'm just more open to it.
You're probe hopeful. There's a lot on you that's open to it.
Oh, as soon as I go home, I stick my ass right in the air.
Take me.
Why do you think I got to get those trees to block it from the neighbors?
And Mark said, go to Tuesday's podcast around 4:30 when Jbird is talking about masturbation and the look at his eyes. And then look at his eyes.
Wait, what happened about me masturbating?
He said yesterday at 4:30, look at 4:30 on the podcast. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds into yesterday's show when Jbird was talking about masturbation, look at his eyes. He said masturbation, butt stuff, murder. It always comes back to one of these things.
He makes an O face whenever you talk about masturbating, butt stuff, or aliens.
He just got in the butt stuff for today.
That email's so wrong. I talk a lot about pizza as well.
That's true.
That's true.
Oh, if a pizza carrying alien came over to do butt stuff with you, you'd be so heaven.
I mean, I really don't want an alien to put a slice of pizza in my ass, just for the record. I know that's out there.
No, he feeds you pizza while he puts other things in your ass. Instruments.
Oh, okay.
Like what, a guitar?
Like medical instruments.
Okay. All right.
Because he's doing tests on you.
Yeah, I got you.
Will that unclog my arteries?
Arteries?
Your arteries.
And Veronica said Bethany Frankel has kidney disease, not liver disease.
Who got that one wrong? Yep.
She's been in so it's time for another round. Oh, Virginia is wrong. She's been wrong since the break of dawn. Going on and on way too long. Oh, Virginia is wrong.
You can suck it.
Now, does that affect Bethany Frankel's arteries, or is that?
Damn, I don't think I know the difference.
No,
it's tough.
It's appearing that way.
And Raquel said, try milk thistle daily. The pills are sold at vitamin shops for like $2 for $30. Excellent for liver regeneration. Yeah, I do the milk thistle every day.
You do.
And that's that.
I'm beating the hell out of my liver.
Okay, so much like a lizard tail, you're trying to regenerate that thing.
Yes, I am. So it is definitely a tug of war game going on there.
Yeah, we got to get on some liver shit. Why don't we?
Yeah. I think I need liver shit and kidney shit.
And AA. Oh, sorry. I didn't.
1 out of 3 ain't happening.
Yeah.
You and AA can suck it. I'm crossing over with a martini in my hand. Sup, St. Peter?
And A. Marie said, I just finished listening to the show where you guys were talking about abandoned places. I grew up in the town that Stranger Things is loosely based off of.
Ooh.
You'll have to look up the Montauk Project.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
Yes, I've seen a Y-File special on YouTube about the Montauk Project, and that's what it's based off of. They used to do all these experiments there on some pretty crazy stuff. It was everything from mind control and, all that kind of like, out there kind of stuff.
There is that Y-Files Kevin always brings up. There are so many stories just from just the last 100 years people don't know about. And these are crazy fucking stories, whether it be experiments we've tried on people or, ships we've built that other people don't know about. There's some crazy shit. We're talking about jumping dimensions, Virginia.
Yeah.
All right. Gosh, why did I think you'd get excited about that?
Jumping dimensions. I can't get my shit straight in this dimension. What the hell business would I have in other dimensions?
She needs to get liver and kidney down first.
Well, in the other dimension, you can say artery right.
I don't know if I could.
She said we had an abandoned air base in our town up by the lighthouse. And when I was a kid, there were so many rumors and stories about it. It was a strict no-go zone. You would literally get arrested if you got caught in there. When I was in Little League softball, our field was right next to the base. And one day after our game, while our siblings' game was going on, me and my best friend, we decided to hop the fence and go explore the base.
I love it.
It was crazy and creepy AF. There's this giant radar tower, which can be seen for miles, and all these little buildings. Also, massive cement structures built into the hills. I remember in one of the buildings, there was a manhole that just looked like it went down forever. We dropped a rock down it and didn't hear it hit for a long time.
Wow.
It had to be hundreds of feet down. Then after exploring, we realized we were lost. Most of the fencing was barbed wire, so we could only get out where we came in.
Oh, damn.
While we were trying to find our way out, I swear I kept seeing a little girl in the woods following us.
Oh, damn.
I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but I know I'm not crazy. It was the creepiest thing I've ever experienced. Today, they sealed up all the buildings with cement, and it's a park you can walk through. But I'm glad I snuck in back then. It was pretty cool. One winter when I was home, I did a hike with friends and brought my kid. I took a cool pic of him in front of one of the weird things built into the hill, and you can see it is odd, big cement structures. There's a photo if you're watching us on YouTube right now.
Shit.
That's the kind of stuff that I loved doing in the 80s, is like going places and exploring where you weren't supposed to go.
Yeah.
I did that shit all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's Montauk, which if you go all the way out the Hamptons and kind of all the way out there to the end, that's what you got. That's where it is. So,
cool.
Yeah, and check out that Y-Files special. It'll kind of go into all the experimentation that they were doing and apparently doing some stuff that's very unsavory on American citizens and kids and all that stuff. And so, yeah, Stranger Things kind of based off of that.
There's just a lot of shit out there. I think if you're not in that world, you don't ever think about it. I was just watching something about, there's shit flying above you that you'd never even know. Invisible stuff, whether it be military or whether it be, from a different...
Satellites watching you.
There's shit going on that we're not privy to, and we may never, ever get the answers. And I don't know, kind of freaks me out.
Go in the yard.
I go in the yard all the time. In fact, there's a practice I do, especially on the weekends from 11 to 1 p.m. I'll go out there and look up at the sky to see if there's anything out there.
Now I know when to mess with him.
Yes, okay, you're going to get that.
I'm going to plant that Alexa speaker in the dinosaur garden and let the games begin.
I'd actually fucking love that. I want to put a speaker in there for a while, so that actually helped me out. Could you please fuck with me?
And Chrissy from Palm City said, I just want to chime in on the conversation you had the other day about how disgusting the turkey legs are to watch people eat at the fair.
The tendons.
She said, I used to play Alice in Wonderland at Disney World in the early 2000s, and the turkey leg eating in that area was out of control. And there's definitely a turkey leg type.
Yes.
There is.
There is.
They are not slender men. They tend to be sweaty already from the park and now greasy from the turkey leg.
Sweaty already.
And they completely lack self-awareness about what they look like when they're gnawing down on the tendons with meat residue around their mouths.
Because they don't care.
This email is nailing it.
Said they're in some kind of trance, as if some kind of primal caveman instinct is kicked in and they forgot where they were.
Tryptophan.
Yeah, the turkey leg takes over their body. I know exactly what they're talking about. It's like they're eating it on their couch and no one can see them.
You're in a turkey spell.
Like, bitch, you're double fisted turkey legs. I can see this shit.
I said, I definitely still have some PTSD around this experience.
Yeah, there's certain things that when people eat are just gross to watch, man. And that's one of them.
A turkey leg should be eaten with a knife and fork sitting at the table. You really don't have any business holding it like a caveman.
And the more full I get, the grosser it becomes. If I got that teenage hunger, I'm not as grossed out. If I'm kind of getting full and I see turkey leg Tom eating, I'm like, oh, this is making me want to barf.
He's grunting.
Yeah.
He's belching.
You don't know he's grunting, though.
He's a heavy breather. Very heavy breather. And Carlos talking about the Uber Eats commercial that had Matthew McConaughey in it, where he's driving along in his pickup truck and Bradley Cooper is taking a little jog and he just keep yelling, eat, food, food, food at him. Said, I don't understand food, how you guys being a funny show, food, full of dumb comments and suggestions, even food, having the worst food of the week bit. Don't see how funny that food commercial with Bradley, Food Cooper, and Matthew Food McConaughey actually is. Now I feel like I have to judge you guys. Do food, butter, food. So he's trying to troll us with that. He thinks it's hysterical and thinks we just don't get it.
I mean, I think
I'm telling you right now, I don't get it.
I think the email might be worse than the commercial.
Okay. There you go.
I'll try. I mean, maybe we got to see it.
I said that. I did say, maybe we got to see it. We ain't trying to hit or hate just to hate.
Especially with two gorgeous men in it that I like to look at. Little eye candies and kind of nice.
98% of our chat room agreed with us on that one. And that's a high number.
The audio wasn't doing it favors. Maybe you got to see it.
Well, I've noticed, too, some things don't play great on the radio. Anytime there's a movie trailer, there's a lot of music being played, and you hear a line here, and you can't see what's going on. So maybe it's one of them situations.
Maybe.
We'll watch it.
I watched it. I didn't love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You stand by your words.
Look, if I were on, I know they present those things, I'd have been like, let's give it another shot. I think, we got two big stars. I think we do something a little bit better.
We got heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Let's make it good.
Yeah. So I didn't love it. I'll stand by that. I'll watch it again. Maybe it'll change, but
I laughed out loud at the other one you played today.
Yeah, Andy Samberg.
Yes.
Yes, as Meal Diamond doing a Hellman's Mayonnaise commercial.
That was funny.
I love me some Samberg too. He seems like he is goofy, and I don't know him to not stay in that lane.
Yeah,
I think
it works for him.
Yeah, I think he stays in the. I'm not gonna get involved in anything other than trying to make people laugh.
It fits for him. It's natural. It was good. Yeah, he is very Andy Samberg type stuff, and if you love what he does, I think you'll love that commercial. Now, you had talked before as the frozen iguanas are going to be making their debut here this baseball season. For 12 games, the Palm Beach Cardinals are going to change to the frozen iguanas. And we were talking about, well, I love the concept. I wish they had a different name other than the Cardinals because that's just too basic and it's traditional. I like when minor league clubs have a cool, catchy slogan, name, uniforms that fit that area. Savannah Bananas is just one. And this team gets it, baby. In Fort Myers, the Everglades Hockey Club, they are the Florida Skunk Apes right there.
Okay.
That's what they can do with that. Look at that.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. All that.
I want that logo.
They know what's up.
That shit would look nice on a wall.
Yeah.
You don't have no wall left.
Bullshit. I'll always find a wall. I call it real estate. Everyone's like, you can't hang anything else up. I go, no, I can see some real estate up there.
And then he builds a new wall.
Yeah.
Don't think I haven't thought about that. It won't go great the first 3 attempts. That 4th attempt though.
Walls Pennington should build a great wall.
You're right.
Karen, she said, dirt of the day, Zach Brown or Zach Bryan. I don't know if she's asking the difference between the two or she's asking which one might be a little bit jerkier. I don't know.
Who's the one that's always Is it Zach? I think Zach Bryant's the one that's always making some noise, always pissing people off.
Yeah, Zach Brown, I think, was in the dirt of the day, not Zach Bryan yesterday. But I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah.
But I do know the question she's referencing because I had to look at it too and go, okay, wait, which one is which? Oh, yeah. Zach Brown, we don't hate him. Zach Bryan, we do hate him.
They both had some stories that, you wouldn't necessarily want out. In fact, Zach Brown, I think his happened in West Palm. He got busted with the cocaine.
Oh, boy, that'll keep the concert going for a while.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then the Zach Bryan, that guy is the one that had the problems with the Brianna chicken fry. He's also the one that went and tried to fight the other country guy.
Yeah.
He had been drinking, got the beer muscles, and thought he's going to come at Gavin
He
Adcock.
sounds like he's on the cocaine.
We also get things wrong a lot, and we could be talking about Zach Galifianakis, so I don't know.
No, I'm looking back for it. I think it was Zach
Brown was who you had recently in the dirt. So, but
Yes.
I don't know if that was a question about who's the bigger jerk or just who was in the dirt. But
Zach Bryan, I think he's the one that had some issues with the police, and there was some body cam footage of that went viral.
Zach Bryan?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so.
Yeah, that was the jump in the fence. all
Okay. But I think he had a couple within a week back to back with the old.
that. He was like yelling at other
Police
country
officer.
artists and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
calling people out.
He came after Gavin Adcock, who I didn't know until I saw him open up for Morgan Wallen at Hard Rock Stadium. And I was like, this guy's freaking crazy. He's an entertaining dude. He was pretty funny. He played college football, but he was like a lineman. So he's just kind of a big fat country boy. He's not even that fat. He's just a bigger guy. He's a man's man kind of stuff. And you can tell
he would like a turkey leg.
He's legit. I think he's from Mississippi. Yeah, he'd love a turkey leg. He loves shooting, all that kind of stuff. And he would beat the living shit out of Zach Bryan. And so he was just kind of laughing about it. He did a video that was great. And he's like, yeah, I wasn't trying to fight nobody. He's like, he's trying to come at me. But he's like, bring it. He's like, you know where I am. And he just had that country boy confidence I've seen before. Where you have that calm country boy, and they don't get all riled up. They don't do anything. They just sit there calmly, and I would see people come at him, and they'd kick the living shit out of him. And calmly, they just wipe off their knuckles and be like, anybody else? And that'd be it. I'm like, you can see freaking country boys that can fight. I had to know how to survival. I'm like, don't mess with that guy or that guy.
They're there to do two things: drink beer and kick ass. We're almost out of beer.
Yeah, that was kind of the way it went.
You're
man.
right, though. I played baseball with. These were not tall, big, strong dudes, but they were country dudes and tough as shit.
Yeah.
And I saw a guy about 5'4" beat the fuck out of a guy who was 6'3", who thought he was all big and bad. And this country kid or guy whooped his ass to a point where like, all right.
Lay up.
Somebody grab that giant and help him.
Yeah, that's why you don't ever judge a book by its cover, at least in the country, because you don't know. Probably our best fighting dad, his name was Shorty, because he was a tiny little dude, whooped the shit out of everybody.
It's them short guys that know how to fight that.
He'd run up your leg and punch you 10 times in the face.
Yeah, don't fuck with those guys, man.
What just happened?
They'll beat your ass, and you won't even know what happened.
Well, you knew it. It's crazy. I got an email here from our friend Ryan in Lake Worth Beach. He has lots of comments about finances and what's going on here in South Florida. That's how we usually get on the topic, is his emails. He's got a little bit of a rant again about people moving in. He said, I heard Wells Fargo is going to be moving 100 high-paying jobs from California to downtown West Palm to manage their wealth. Yes, that is going to be happening. He said, I've heard that other mystery tech companies from California are going to be opening up in Boca, like
That's
D-Wave
true.
Quantum Inc. Yes.
That's confirmed already.
Yeah, it's going down. I also heard Florida ranks 49th out of 50 in terms of costs associated with raising a family, and 49th out of 50 states for car insurance rates. South Florida now ranks number one as a region in terms of greatest cost of living discrepancy in America. It is mathematically impossible for me to afford a mediocre, outdated, medium price house in my lifetime. I work a full-time job, 355 days a year. I'm considering making my second job a full-time job just to hold on to my car insurance and phone service.
It is pretty sad because I look at some of the prices of houses, and they've even, when I was looking for a house, Denny's had bought one maybe 4 months before I did, and it was getting really expensive. it's gotten to a point where you can't even compete.
Yeah, the American dream for most people that are just trying to get in the game is just that, a dream.
I looked at some houses in my area, and I'm not knocking my area. It's a fine neighborhood. What they're asking for these houses is fucking insane.
I agree.
It is insane. To pay, some of these houses are asking for almost $700,000. It's not anything special. It's a 3-bedroom if you're lucky.
Basic house.
2-bathroom if you're lucky.
That company you talked about, D something, the tech company.
Yes, D-Wave Quantum Inc.
They said their average employee that's going to work, and they're going to have hundreds of them working there.
Yep.
The average employee makes like $128,000 a year.
Yeah, and I think
That's average.
I think the tower that's coming in, they're going to have tech and finance in there, and whatever field it was and whatever the company was, it's coming into City Place in West Palm Beach. I think it was $175 is the starting salary there.
Y'all, that is high.
Yeah.
That is really high.
And you still won't have enough money for a house.
They
crazy. Well, that's why most regular people can't get a house. Because of that.
No, for sure. I hear you.
Yeah, we were in Boca last week, and it's to me what I would call a lower income family. And my wife saw a house. She's like, oh, that's kind of a cute little house. Looked it up, $1 million. Yeah, I was like, wow.
$1 million.
$1 million, yeah.
Yeah, there are some real shitholes with a very high price on it. And you just want to go, how dare thee? And then walk away.
Yeah.
You'll show them.
Give them a look and then walk away.
They say West Palm and Nashville now the nation's top 2 luxury growth markets, with prices up 187% over the last decade, according to Redfin.
Damn.
West Palm Beach's median luxury home price hit $4.04 million in October. Miami is 5th. Fort Lauderdale is closely behind them, and they say 8 of the 10 fastest growing luxury markets since 2015 are all in the South.
So does this mean this is how it's going to always be now, that this is the new reality? Because I know what houses were going for in my neighborhood before all this crazy shit happened. Okay, it was
COVID.
People were able to somewhat afford and get in the door. Is it going to always be? Is this the new reality, or is it going to even out?
I think it's going to stay like this because all these companies are bringing people, and they wouldn't do all this uprooting if they didn't have a long-term plan to be here for a minute.
Permanently relocating, is what's going on. And then other places that had high wealth, a lot of them are leaving. We're getting a lot of people from New York and California, and they're bringing a lot of their money with them. And it's really it's changed the standard here. And this is always a rich area anyway, but it was a little bit more secluded to your Palm Beach and Manalapans. And
you had pockets where you could still find affordability.
Right. Absolutely. Of course you could.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
West Palm is becoming Palm Beach now because they're taking over the whole intercoastal and all along that strip. So they're putting up high-end condos. In fact, they've got one of those condos. If you see those 2 new towers that are coming up right there, I saw that the former CEO of Apple bought one for $40 million.
They probably just started building it yesterday, too. That's how quick these things go up now.
They do go up fast.
And you can even see them, too. I don't know. You probably don't know what the South Bridge condominiums are, but if you know where the bridge going over to Mar-a-Lago, the Southern Boulevard Bridge.
Yeah.
It's a condo that is right there, and you look at it, it looks old as hell. And I said this to my wife 2 to 3 years ago. I'm like, that thing is marked for death. I'm like, that thing is not going to last long because it is prime. Like, Trump drives by it, and you can tell this is a lower income type place. And it was just purchased by Stephen Ross related, paid about $38 million for 45 of the 63 condos. An average of $844,000 each, and you can already see it. He is going to take it, flip it, and they're going to put a big old condo tower there. It's going to be, very fancy and nice. And so even the older places, my daughter right now lives in an older condo in Lantana, and I'm looking at that. I'm like, I don't know how much longer that thing's going to be standing.
You got a good gut instinct when it comes to stuff like that. You kind of know when something's in the last round of its career.
Yeah, you can see it. And, that's just what is happening in South Florida. And it's becoming a place that you don't really even recognize how much it's changing.
Well, it makes me sad because this is where I grew up. This is my home area. And a lot of the people I grew up with still live here, and they are struggling so bad. And you feel bad when someone's sad about something and you don't have an answer for them other than
get a third job.
Yeah, or pizza's on me today.
Yeah. Well, that's nice of you, though. You should.
Well,
it's a sweet thing.
But I think a lot of people are just fucking hurting.
You're right.
Yeah, some people are moving. In fact, in his email, he talked about people that he's living with right now. They're heading back to Cleveland because, it's like 85% cheaper cost of living and all that.
All of this is what got Suits.
Yeah, right.
And Suits is doing great.
Suits is very happy. Mm-hmm. He sent me pictures of the snow-covered train tracks, though. He's not very happy about that.
Oh, no.
He said it is cold as a witch's tit.
I do like doing that, though, picking random states and just seeing what the houses are going for. And it's crazy. You'll see something in like Iowa. It's like a 4-story house, 10 acres, $130,000 for it. You go, what? Holy shit.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Crazy.
Yeah, well, I think that's really it. You're going to have rich people that, in a sense, they're going to come here. They're going to push a lot of us out, and we're going to have to go to other places. And it's crazy because, now we have so many KVJ Nationers that listen to us all over the country, and they started by listening to us here in South Florida, and they've just gotten pushed out.
You're right.
It is sad, but it is true. And so, we keep trying to hold on, but maybe one day we'll do a show for South Florida that is from Georgia.
Look, if we move, we all have to make a pact right now. We're all moving in the same state, and that's when we start our cult.
Okay, yeah, we got to buy a compound. We'll let people kind of move. Everybody else that gets forced out of Florida, we'll all go to the same place.
I feel like Jbird would be a great cult leader.
He would.
You have more fun as a follower, but you make more money as a leader.
Mm-hmm. And we got Andrea here who's kind of going through it as well. She said, I could use a little help right now. I was laid off about 6 months ago. I've been getting by with savings and part-time work. Finally got a job interview tomorrow I'm really excited about. Hopefully things go well for you. But in the meantime, I'm selling hand-painted 5x7 acrylic pet portraits in a fun cartoon style on my Etsy shop.
Aww.
I was hoping you consider giving a quick shout-out. Absolutely. It is. You can find me on Instagram. It's mata.studio, and then whatever that line is that lays down at the end. So that's what it is. mata.studio with that line at the end laying down. And then you can go and search on Etsy, Mata Studio Shop. So you can find her there and you can see that photo. It is cute. I mean, it looks like really high-end art, and it's kind of cool if you have a dog like that. I'm
a huge Etsy fan. Now, the only thing about Etsy, sometimes people overcharge for a lot of their work. But I get it. You're trying to make that. You're trying to hustle. But you'll get unique, original shit off of Etsy, and that's why I love it.
Yes, it's one of a kind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, problem solved, y'all. If we ever have to move, we got Sugar Tit Moonshine says we can go there.
Oh, Sugar Tit Studios.
Yeah, Sugar Tit
Kakalaki.
Yeah,
I love it. Carolinas are fantastic. Yeah.
We're coming to you, Sugar Tits.
I would love to build a little Sugar Tit studio. All the moonshine you can drink.
That's so on brand for us, too. We could bring back, put them on the glass.
It's a wonderful part of the world. It really is.
I know. I've
that
heard,
whole area is amazing.
I've heard great things about that state.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
great
this
people.
This crew belongs
great
in a distillery.
Yeah.
All right, so we got options. Yeah. If it don't work out here in SoFlo, Sugar Tits, here we come.
That's it, baby. Look out. Look out. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for those emails. No matter where you are, love when you reach out. Mail at KVJShow.com. We're all in this together, baby. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good one. Goodbye.